Sarah Tatum, who gave birth in a dorm shower last year, was sentenced in court today. 6th Street residence halls are going green, and homecoming weekend has arrived.
Today is Thursday, October 21st, and your Daily Dose starts now.
Sarah Tatum, the former U of A student who gave birth in a dorm shower last February, was sentenced to 5 years in prison as well as paying $100,000 in restitution on Friday. Tatum gave birth to a 7-pound baby boy in the Arizona Sonora Residence Hall on February 23, 2009. The infant was in the care of the University Medical Center until March 12, 2009, and was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. The child was adopted its first week out of the hospital, and the adoptive parents spoke at the trial, and they said that they didn't believe that Tatum should be judged harshly. Tatum reached a plea deal with prosecutors where she agreed to plead guilty to charges of aggravated assault and child abuse. It is unknown when Tatum will start her 5-year sentence.
Such a sad story, but it is so great that the child ended up in good care.
In good hands, yes.
Well, if you check out the Student Union roof, you might be surprised what you will find. Dining Services at the Student Union Memorial Center planted an herb garden on top of the building last March to supply the campus restaurants. The garden consists of 7 troughs that will hold basil, mint, cilantro, oregano, chives and parsley, and tarragon and thyme. The idea came from Dining Services and the Student Union Sustainability Committee in an effort to become more green. The garden will be expanded in the near future, but another location has not been decided. Official tours are not currently being offered, and the garden is inaccessible to the public.
Now it's time to head over to Kylie Staples for today's sports news.
Hey Wildcats, Kylie Staples here. Today, the Pac-10 Commissioner Larry Scott outlined divisional alignments for the Pac-10 Conference. To begin with, the 2011 football season, Scott spoke at the news conference in San Francisco and provided details on new football divisions, which puts the University of Arizona, Arizona State, Colorado, Utah, USC, and UCLA in the new Pac-12 South for football. Washington, Washington State, Oregon, Oregon State, California, and Stanford will make up the Pac-12 North. Additionally, the Pac-12 will hold a football conference championship game in 2011 to be held at the home field of the team with the best overall conference record, using a tiebreaker system if necessary. The league's football teams will continue with a 9-game schedule, with teams playing each of their divisional partners every year and playing 4 of the cross-divisional opponents. However, also approved was a guarantee that the 4 California schools will meet each year in football and alternate only 2 cross-divisional games. Ahead this week for UA Volleyball, the Wildcats take to the road this week to face number 7 Washington and Washington State in a couple crucial Pac-10 matches. Currently in the conference standings, 6 teams are within 1 win of each other, and for the second consecutive week, 7 teams are in the AVCA Top 25 poll. Typically, the toughest Pac-10 road trip of the season, Arizona will face the Huskies Friday night before heading off to Pullman first thing Saturday morning for their date with the Cougars Saturday night. That's all for today. See you next week.
I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life, dog's life.
Students will now have energy-efficient options in 6th Street residence halls. The new halls will be located on Highland and 6th Street and Tyndall Avenue and 6th. Both halls are built to be sustainable with the hope of winning a Silver LEED certification. Solar panels have already been installed on the roof, will provide 60% of the hot water needs. In addition to the panels, the room will have smart thermostats that will recognize when the room is unoccupied. The halls will also be equipped for water harvesting and stormwater mitigation. This will harvest water from rainstorms that will then be used for the landscaping. Construction of the new dorms is on schedule and is expected to be completed on time.
It's really nice they have all these smart systems in there. I really would have loved that when my dorms, my roommate and I would never be there and always leave the air on at 0 degrees.
I'm glad they're incorporating that into our buildings because times are changing.
Yes, they are. Well, now let's head over to Chelsea Rarick with today's entertainment news.
Wildcats, I'm Chelsea Weirick with your entertainment news. Tonight is the release of Paranormal Activity 2 and will be in theaters at midnight. Once again, a family will be hearing mysterious noises and break-ins. They then decide to set up a security cameras with a similar plot compared to the first movie. You might want to go check out the midnight showing to see if this movie is just as scary or if not scarier as the first one. It's officially homecoming on Saturday, and different tents will be open on the mall 5 hours before the football game, which is at 7:15. Along with tents on the mall, don't forget to check out the annual homecoming parade on the mall that will showcase all different kinds of floats from different organizations. Also this weekend, go check out the 2010 Zombie Walk. It starts at 7 p.m. at Club Congress, and there will be a costume contest at the event as well. So go on and dig up your most creative Halloween costume so you can participate. Well, that's all the entertainment news I have for you today. I'm Chelsea Weirick, and have a great weekend, Wildcats.
I'm like seriously so excited for homecoming this weekend. I can't even tell you.
I know, it's going to be so great. Honestly, it's my favorite time of year, especially with all the parades and the floats and everything. It's going to be a really great day.
And the weather's like beautiful, so it'll be a really good weekend.
It really will. Well, voting for Homecoming King and Queen is continuing tonight through midnight. There are 10 applicants that were nominated for their scholarship, leadership, university involvement, community service, and commitment to the UA. Applicants are selected each year by the Bobcat Senior Honorary and the Mortarboard Senior Honorary for the U of A chapter. They were selected from a pool of applicants that were submitted by clubs affiliated with the University of Arizona students and other UA groups. The student winners will be crowned on Friday, October 22nd at 8 p.m. at Old Main during the pep rally and homecoming bonfire. You can find out more about the 10 nominees and vote for your favorite online at www.arizonaalumni.com/royals. Now it's time to see what the weather holds for the next few days, and here's Lisa McLean with your weather forecast.
Hey there, Wildcats. Today is October 21st, and I'm Lisa McLean with your weather forecast. Today was 62 degrees and raining, and tonight it's going to get down to a chilly 51. Luckily, it's going to clear up tomorrow just in time for your weekend. Expect a high of 74 with partly cloudy skies. At night, it's really going to cool off with a high of 52 degrees. Pretty good weather on Saturday for homecoming with a high of 76 degrees and mostly sunny skies. The nighttime low is going to get down to 55 degrees. On Sunday, expect a high of 78 degrees and mostly sunny skies and a low of 56. At the beginning of next week, we'll be getting back into the 80s. Monday has a sunny high of 83 degrees and a nighttime low of 60 degrees. Besides the rainy weather today, this is shaping up to be a beautiful weekend, so stay cool, Wildcats.
UATV 3 UATV 3 When I turn on the TV, I turn it to channel 3, cause they got all the greatest shows that I've been waiting to see. It's entertaining to me, cause it's pertaining to me. And all the other Wildcats in the student body. We're broadcasting live to all the residence halls. So all y'all's in the halls, turn your TVs on to channel 3 for Sheezy, so you can see me and all the other happy people down at UATV 3.
That's all for today, Wildcats.
For all of us here at UATV, I'm Lauren Stapp.
And I'm Katie Meredith. This has been another edition of Your Daily Dose.